Hey guys, this is Odon Gaming. This is going to be another Infinite Magicraid video. So I'm pretty excited about this video today because, as the thumbnail says, I managed to get my Katherine EX3 exclusive 3, but actually I did not get it like 80 days in. I actually got it days before. So if you remember when I did my video about the no shield remover to hour 24, I was kind of like on a, on a mission of progressing and grinding stuff out. So while I was doing that, I decided to see like, okay, what's my next step? Where can I improve next? What can I do with my account to continuously try and improve it and see if there's anything else I can do? And by doing that, I decided to have a look again at my Tower of Mark. And, as I said in the previous video, I actually got, I got to the point where I'm stuck here at 27. I cannot do 28 because I need a shield remover. I'm not sure if Brimhill might be worth it just for sake of passing this one. But if I do that, will I be able to farm the higher stages? I'm not 100% sure about that, so I put that on stop. But while I did that, I was like, okay, what else can I do in order to see if I can progress a little bit? So I went to have a look at the blue mark, and honestly, I had no one built. So apart from the seal, I have nothing else built. I move myself on the other side so you see what I'm talking about. So this is all that I had built, and I was like, okay, there's nothing much I can do here. This is going to be something that I'm going to come back to at one point and, start building people. But I feel like I'm still at the point in the game where I'm trying to build people for, several areas of the game. So as an example, because I have Dragon Tribe being my best one for the sake of the Faction Abyss, I might go and build myself a Natalie, because she's going to be like, okay, she's going to help me in Blue Mark, but she's going to help me in Dragon Tribe as well. And, I looked at this and I'm like, yeah, I might be able to progress a few stars, but I have to build too many people. Because the last time that I progressed till here, I had him, I had his Sorrow, I had the Maya E3, so, I regressed them in the meantime and worked on other stuff. So, Blue Mark was definitely a no-no. I said, what, let me stop. Then I had to look at my Green Mark, and my Green Mark was pretty good. I got till 23, I could have gone ahead and pushed 24, but the issue that I seen, that I found, at least for the sake of the Green Mark, you guys let me know in the comments below if you feel like you have the same issues as the ones that I'm gonna mention, but I feel like I did not have enough survivability. I mean, I do have Kado's stun and a little bit of shield from him. I did have space, but I regret space to build somebody that I'm gonna show you. And, I have damage, I have Deschanel, and even when I'm gonna get myself my Ben Austin, I feel like I don't have that survivability. Like, I'm missing that shield champion to come in there, or somebody else that brings some, some CC, some survivability, or some massive heals. Because at the end of the day, once you get to the boss part, the boss hits so hard that he just straight up kills you. Like, maybe Taft might be a good idea to invest in, but even with him, it's like, yeah, he does his intertwine that turns into stun, but not quite there yet. So, I don't know, I just did not have the right ones, in my opinion, for what I'm seeing here to invest in this one. So I said, you know what? Let me skip past this one as well, because even though I had most of my heroes built for the sake of this one, I was gonna bring Ben Austin as well, but it was, I don't know, it's just not enough. Like I said, leave it in the comments below if you see somebody here that you think, yes, it's gonna help, because last time I built Space and the Chanel, I got till here and then I'm stuck. Even if I built a Seal that brings some shield, it's still 30% shield is not as big compared to, like, the other one. So it's kind of hard. But let's jump to the subject of where I actually progressed, and that is the Force Mark. So before I started pushing, I was like, I think 62, something like that. I know I was like 20, 30 away. Actually, I was 40 away from the red mark, or 45, or 35, because I was at 240. But I progressed a ton in red mark. It got me closer. So then I was missing 15 stars from one of these ones. So I actually went to the Force Mark, and look at this. I got myself pretty high. I think I was at 21, and like some of these not 3-starred. And basically me focusing this one got me to this point, because for the sake of Force Mark, I had all the right components. Honestly, I had all the right components. If I look at the team that I used Melia, I used Elena, I used Barry, I used Nicholas, and I used a Liz. Like, this Liz was the last one that I actually decided to bring in, and in order for me to do that one, I actually regressed my Kado. I had Kado A5. I regressed my Kado just to bring the Liz. I just got her exclusive 3 after I beat this one. I got myself the Katherine, but honestly, Santa's helping extremely good here. Like Nicholas, sorry, I'm gonna call him Santa because, you know, he's Santa. But Nicholas helped tremendously in here, even without Liz, because he's so good, even at, you know, non-exclusive, even at exclusive 0, his kit is so amazing. It's like, you know, if you have this guy debating about building him, just build him. Trust me, you're not gonna regret it. He's in every single one of my dungeon teams. He's in my main arena team. He's everywhere. I wish I had him exclusive 1 at least to get that increased speed as well, but you know what? It is what it is. Maybe at a certain point they're gonna change it so I can use a Legend of Phantom Dragon Eye, or I can get another copy, but up until then, he brings an amazing AoE that has a chance to put decreased speed and a chance to freeze. If they're already under freeze, extends that one and it cannot be cleansed. If there is also there's a 50% chance to inflict freeze for 1 turn if there's no freeze. So 70% chance for decreased speed and freeze. Decreased speed is insane. Insane, especially for the boss parts. If you think about it, the bosses have like 2000 plus speed. If you land a 40% speed down, that's what? 200, so let's say they have 2200, that's 10%. They have 800 speed less, so they go to like 1200. So all your slow people are gonna start overlapping the boss, which is insane. Then his passive, which brings increased damage for your DPS, increased damage reduction for your defense people, and then increased effect resist for all of your people. So this is 15, it goes up by what, 25. It's just insane. Then he brings a massive shield, even just the simple shield over here, 40% of his HP, that's huge. And then on the A1 he brings effect resist down, which is amazing, especially for the sake of when you get to the boss part, you land this one and then everybody else can have a little bit lower effect hit and they can land their debuffs. And also it heals that as with the lowest HP. So he was just mind-blowing in there and he helped me a ton. Then obviously everybody knows what Melia does. Melia was a really, really good help in there because she was the main damage dealer, you know, with her Valkyrie. Even though I don't have her exclusive 2, so she does AoE HP burn, still her hits and counterattacks to put HP burn were insane. Then Barry actually proved amazing. His AoE damage and him shooting those bullets from his ultimate plus the A2 were insane. And then I had Elena for the sake of the healing that she does on her ultimates and for the sake of buff removal. Like, she was my buff remover for the sake of the shield boss because that's what she does on her A2. So as long as I timed that to happen just before I did the HP burns with Melia and the burns with Barry, that was good. I was good to go. And to be fair, I even 4-manned it till 25. So I came up until stage 25 with 4 people. I didn't even have Liz. I just built Liz afterwards to help me pass this one 3-star, and then to get to get another star here, and that's how I beat it. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I did have the, you know, I do have a good roster. I did have a good roster in general for the sake of what I did. I'm not free to play. I'm a low spender, but still, I'm really happy with my progress. And at the end of the day, in order to get to this point, like I did myself, like this is, I don't know, me trying to give some advice as much as I can, is trying to see what's your best team, what's going to help you progress the most. Because again, if you look at this team, apart from these two, which like again, even these two are going to be good, Melia's in my Dragon Tribe Force Mark. Barry is going to be good for my Sword Harbor Guard, plus the Force Mark. Nicholas is obviously good for Dragon Tribe. She's going to be good for Arena as well, because buff strip that doesn't require effect hit against Katherine's and other stuff is going to be huge in Arena. And again, Liz is just amazing in Arena, and obviously for sake of Force Mark. So always try to invest in people that bring you more on your account, not just that one single thing. Unless there's like slight exceptions, like for example, the Red Mark. If you have somebody that's a buff remover and you know you can blast through everything and you miss that one, then yes, invest in that one, because that's going to give you better rewards for progressing further and being able to further at a higher stage. But yeah, I currently have my Katherine exclusive 3, and honestly, this is a game changer. This is a game changer because at exclusive 3, whenever she does the Solid Guardian, which is the consolidation AoE, she gets an extra turn. So basically, when you start in the arena, you start with consolidation 2 and counterattack and big shields. And that's amazing. And the same thing happens for the sake of dungeon. So now, because I have this, I might have to go again and look at all my dungeon teams and do a massive revamp, because this changes everything, you know, this changes everything, and I'm really happy about this. But yeah, this is gonna be it for the video today, guys. I just want to show you, my progress that I got so far, what I used, what I regressed. Like I said, I regressed from here, I regressed my space. I regressed Sana, because after I used Sana for the sake of Red Mark, I didn't use her. I regressed her as well. And I also regressed Kado. So I regressed 2 legendaries to invest in Body, to invest in Elena, and then I invested as well in Liz. And then Ruin was part of like some other stuff. But yeah, this is gonna be it for the video today, guys. If you do enjoy my content, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'm gonna see you on the next one. Peace, love, take care everyone. Bye guys.
Infinite Magicraid. Play to slay.